Hello and welcome back to the channel. So, in today's episode, I'd like to talk about something very important. It's called Nofap. You may have heard of it. The names have changed over the years, but I'm going to stick to Nofap, the original name that it was given years ago. I want to talk about my experiences with it. I want to talk about what I've learned from it. I've been doing it for many years now, on and off, failed a bunch, but I've become stronger ever since I've started. I've had severe ups and downs, but yeah, I realized it gets easier with age for the most part. I mean, at least in my experience. And I thought it wouldn't, but it does. I became more disciplined in many other areas, which I think helped make me more disciplined in this. And I realized so many benefits, some drawbacks. At the end of the day, I think it is a must have in every man's life. It is, in a sense, a gateway to a form of enlightenment, as cheesy as that sounds. So, I have a bunch of points on why it's important, and certain things that I've noticed, such as immune system strength, anxiety reduction, enhanced cognitive performance, better communication skills, more hair on your body, and more happiness. So, let me start with something that most people don't talk about, because I feel like a lot of people talk about the basics. One thing I notice is there's more hair on my body when I'm not coming and fapping as much. When I am, I notice patches of hair, like little bald spots on my body, like on my arms or on my legs. But when I retain for weeks, they start to become fuller. I think that applies to the hair on your head. I think the hair on your head becomes thicker, becomes stronger, stronger life, stronger cells. And I think this ties into my next point, which is immune system strength. And this is for sure something, you know, I notice like most of these benefits come like a week, 2 weeks in, when testosterone surges and peaks. It's not like it gets higher and higher, but it just like peaks after a week or 2 weeks of retention. But I realize like when you're not fapping, your immune system becomes so much more powerful. It becomes more supercharged. When I used to get sick a lot more for a lot longer whenever I just released and came and came and came. And I'd get sick for like 1, 2 weeks, like sick, not even recovery. But when I would retain, I would get sick maybe once or twice a year. And when I was sick, I'd be sick for like 3 days. And then I would start to recover after the third or fourth day, which was amazing to notice. And yeah, all these things are tie into why it's a must have in your life. It brings you so much more happiness, freedom from being detached of your desires. That brings you happiness. That makes you better at communication. That brings more light to your face. More happiness means anxiety reduction. When you have less anxiety, you can think better. You can perform better. Your mind is clear, enhanced cognitive performance. You sort of become like a mind reader. I know that sounds really dumb, but I guess you can say I've noticed I have a better sense of judgment towards people. When I used to fap all the time, I would be a dumbass. But like when I retain, like I just like my gut instinct, my gut would tell me things that turn out to be right. I'd have a better sense of reading people and their intentions and their characters. I just look in their eyes and I realize good, bad, things that are questionable. And I think that's super important, super powerful. I wouldn't want to lose these benefits. So this is why I keep doing this. It's like a tool in my life. That's what it is. It's literally just a tool. It's not the secret of all things. It's just a tool. Just like how you have other tools to enhance your life. This is one of nature's tools to really enhance your life. My eye contact is a lot stronger. My stuttering has become minimal because I'm more confident in how I'm trying to speak, how I'm trying to approach things and situations, and that reflects in your body language. It's easier to talk to women. It's easier to talk to people in general. When you're in a confrontation, you're less likely to just back down or back away. You stand your ground more. Stronger eye contact means stronger mind reading powers. I don't even want to call it powers, that sounds cheesy as hell. But you could read people a little bit more. They say the eyes are the windows to the soul. And yeah, if you're able to hold eye contact and you could see where people break, you could just rely on your gut more, your gut's judgment, and those two will work together. This is one of my favorite ones. Not comparing yourself to others. I think when people are jacking off and looking at porn and all that stupid shit, they're caught up in comparing themselves to what they're witnessing. And if you're doing that all the time, regularly, I feel like that's going to affect your brain in a bad way. It's going to cause more anxiety. It's like going on Instagram. And what do you see? You just see like people roided up, just fucking jacked, enhanced with all these chemicals, but they're doing it for the clout. And people are looking at that and they're like, oh, yeah, this is amazing. But at the end of the day, that's not everything. That's just what they want you to see. Is that the best? No, absolutely not. It's all fake. Everything that's recorded and acted out is fake. The people in it are fake. The souls are fake. The lives are fake. The intentions are fake. And when you're not witnessing all those things, you become more real. You become more authentic, and all these bring your authentic self to light. Your mind becomes less cluttered without all this garbage, becomes more at one with itself and your body and your spirit. If you liked this episode, subscribe for more.